What's good, YouTube? Amy here. We are on the road to 500, then 1,000. If you can hit that like and that subscribe button, it would mean a lot to me. I want to say thank you to all of you who have already subscribed. We've hit over 30,000 views in the last month, which is a lot for someone who just started this channel. So thank you guys very much. Whether it's been love or hate, I still want to say thank you. We're going to be reacting to Tom MacDonald's Castles. Again, this will, I'm running through the Tom MacDonald catalog. You guys have been sending me a bunch of requests. I am going to, work my way through them. Now, Castles, I don't know what this song is going to be about at all. The opening shot here is people walking on the street. I don't know if it's going to be about, getting out of, I don't know. I'm not even going to take a guess. My guess is probably going to be way off on this one. When you think of Castles, I think of Tom MacDonald. Normally would be, boasting, but his last couple of songs have really thrown me. They've been really sentimental. So let's see what this does. Castles, let's go. Starts with guitar. Nice.
I see you at the liquor store, leaving with the cheapest kind of beer on the shelf. You ain't living on the street, but you barely making rent. And I relate because I'm struggling myself.
Oh, I've been there too. So he's talking about watching someone and seeing their life through, like, his eyes are seeing it through their lens, and he's seeing that they're barely struggling. He can relate because he struggled as well. I'm gonna start this all the way over. I love this intro. It's really beautiful. Very simple, but beautiful.
I see you at the liquor store, leaving with the cheapest kind of beer on the shelf. You ain't living on the street, but you barely making rent. And I relate because I'm struggling myself.
Yeah.
I see you smile at the clerk when you fumble through your purse. I just wish I had a little more to help. I imagine where you're living, how you feeling, what you love, and who you'll be if you can make it out your hell. I see you at the bus stop, looking at the sidewalk, smoking half a cigarette, waiting for a ride. Kinda limp when you walk and look away. When you talk, you're ashamed. I can see it in your eyes.
So he's looking at different people's lives, and he's seeing past the outer, past the skin, past the surface level, and he's looking deeper, and he's seeing the struggle that people have. And this is cool. This is really cool. Let me kick this back a little bit. I love this angle.
Have a cigarette, waiting for a ride. Kinda limp when you walk and look away. When you talk, you're ashamed. I can see it in your eyes. Probably got a NASCAR shirt and a car that you love, but you're here because you're too afraid to drive. It's been almost 10 years since the day that you crashed. Can't forget about the little boy's life.
So he's telling a story, multiple stories, but this is a story of someone that is walking down the street. You don't know, or sitting at a bus stop, and you don't know anything about him. We just walk past people day in, day out. We don't think anything about it. But this guy's taking the bus because 10 years ago he was driving and he killed a child, and he is, outwardly he looks fine, but inside he's contemplating and he's tormented and he's unwilling to drive because of his fear of that. Dude, this is a deep song. Wow.
It's been almost 10 years since the day that you crashed. Can't forget about the little boy's life. Everybody's got a story. If you look a little closer, you can see it in.
I'm gonna kick that back a little bit further.
It's been almost 10 years since the day that you crashed. Can't forget about the little boy's life. Everybody's got a story. If you look a little closer, you can see it in the wrinkles in their face. They can hide it in the silence, they can bury it and fight it, but it comes out when the hair is turning gray. You can feel it if you touch them. You can tell that they are troubled. You can hear the story running through their veins.
Oh, I love this because my motto in life, which I get from scripture, is to love God, love people. And far too often we stereotype people because we want to make an enemy so we can target an enemy. It's easy to attack a stereotype because it takes the humanity away from it. And Tom is doing the opposite here. He's like, listen, people have stories, and their stories bleed through their veins. It bleeds through the wrinkles on their faces. They carry the burdens underneath the outward appearance, what we don't see. And he's just like, man, pause and listen and pay attention and look at people. They've all got stories. So good. So good.
They can hide it in the silence, they can bury it and fight it, but it comes out when the hair is turning gray. You can feel it if you touch them, you can tell that they are troubled. You can hear the story running through their veins.
Yep.
We all travel different roads and we put on different clothes. Underneath it all, we're really all the same.
Truth. The last I checked, every single person bleeds red. We all bleed the same. And you know, we put on different facades, and some of us put on business suits, and some of us put on arm sleeves, tattoos. Some of us, you know, will put on these garments to hide the struggle, to hide. And then we get on socials, and you know, we get on the media. And sorry, my pup's right here. This is Priscilla, by the way, and she loves the camera. Say hi, Priscilla. She just loves the camera, and she loves my lap. But yeah, so we put on these personas and these covers, and I call them walls. We put these walls up that we want people to see, and behind the facade, behind the layers, we're just struggling people. All of us, we're all the same, trying to navigate life. Man, I love this.
Different roads and we put on different clothes. Underneath it all, we're really all the same.
Yeah.
We've all got problems and we all feel alone.
Yeah.
We've all been haunted by the secrets we hold.
Yeah.
We could fill our coffins with the rocks they have thrown. Or
Yeah.
we could build our castles with the sticks and the stones.
This is not the angle I was thinking. See, when I saw the word castles, I thought he was going to be boasting about how well he's doing, but he's talking about, you know, the facade, the mirage of life. We build these castles with sticks and stones, and it's a play off of those sticks and sticks and stones may hurt you. You know, that whole facade. I'm rubber, you're glue. What bounce off me sticks to you. You know, sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt me. I forget how that goes because I'm in my feels right now. But building castles with our trauma, with our torment, with our scars, with our history. Beautiful angle.
Coffins with the rocks they have thrown. Or we could build our castles with the.
And this has a POD feel to it, like you know, Payable Upon Death, that band POD. It's got that kind of chorusy feel to it, which is so cool.
We could fill our coffins with the rocks they have thrown. Or we could build our castles with the sticks and the stones. We've all got problems and we all feel alone.
Yep.
We've all been haunted by the secrets we hold. We could.
You know, I'll share this. I'll get a little bit vulnerable here too. You know, as a pastor and someone who counsels a lot of people who are going through things, they always look to me as the one to go to, the one that has the answers, when many times I don't have the answers. And many times I have no one I can go to that when I'm struggling. And you know, leaders oftentimes feel alone, and those who are in those roles and are forerunners, like someone like Tom, or you know, those who are in front of other people, leading other people, whether it's in business, whether it's in ministry, whether it's in schools, whatever it is, those who are in the front of the pack are often the ones who are the loneliest, because we're paving the way, and you know, we paved the trail in a sense, and there's no one on the other side when you get there to greet you and to say good job, well done, you know, because it's a lonely road. And man, I get this.
We've all got problems and we all feel alone. We've all been haunted by the secrets we hold. We could fill our coffins with the rocks they have thrown. Or we could build our castles with the sticks and the stones. I see you sitting on the front porch playing with a radio, looking to the sky. Probably living in that house all alone these days, trying to find a better way to pass time.
Yeah.
Got a wheelchair ramp leading up to the door. I can see that you walk just fine. Probably hate it cause it isn't getting used anymore, and you only ever built it for your wife. Everywhere that I walk, see you on the sidewalk, begging for a little loose change for some dope. Probably got a mama and a papa spending everything they make, trying to clean you up enough to take you home. Used to have a good job, used to get good grades, used to have big dreams, and he lost hope. When your girlfriend died, giving birth to your son, you're the father that'll probably never know. Everybody has a tale that they're too afraid to tell you.
Man, he's hitting like real. He's so real. Like, and I've often thought of this with people when they face the end of their life. Like, what were your dreams when you were a teenager, or you were young, and you dreamed, man, I want to be these things, and then it doesn't pan out, and you end up being homeless, or you end up battling with addiction, or you know, you make some bad choices and you end up having a record and end up in in prison or jail, or you want the perfect family, you try to get it, and then it falls apart, and you get to the end of your life, and it's like, how did it go? How did we all have stories. Tom, this is a whole nother level I didn't expect.
Take you home. Used to have a good job, used to get good grades, used to have big dreams, and you lost hope.
You lost
When
hope.
your girlfriend died, giving birth to your son, you're the father that'll probably never know. Everybody has a tale that they're too afraid to tell. You can see it in the cracks in their hands. They can cover it with smiles if you walk a couple miles in their shoes, and you'll know where they stand. Everyone who really lived had to climb out of a ditch they were in before they found the right path. If you want to know the truth about what we've been going through, then try to put your phone away so you can ask. We've all got problems.
Truth, man. Truth. To walk in someone else's shoes, we don't know what's going on. When that person cuts you off on the freeway and we want to flip them off, we don't know if they're trying to run to the hospital because their wife is dying or they're about to have a baby. We just don't know. And man, if we could just see from their angle, their eyes, this world would be a better place. And I think this is good for the left and the right too, man. If we could see the humanity of the other side instead of the stereotypes and what the media wants you to see and what the political party that you're aligned to or that I'm aligned to, only shows you about the other side. And if we could strip all that away and get back to these are real people who have real feelings, who really all want to be loved. They all want family. They all want to be seen. They all want to be heard. They all struggle. We all have gone through trauma. Man, this would change everything. Everything.
Too afraid to tell, you can see it in the cracks in their hands. They can cover it with smiles if you walk a couple miles in their shoes, and you'll know where they stand. Everyone who really lived had to climb out of a ditch they were in before they found the right path. If you want to know the truth about what we've been going through, then try to put your phone away so you can ask. We've all got
Put your phone away.
And we all feel alone.
Put your phone away and ask. Get off social media. Look into the person's eyes and just ask them, how are you?
We've all been haunted by the secrets we hold. We could fill our coffins with the rocks they have thrown, or we could build our castles with the sticks and the stones.
I love that. You can go to your coffins with the rocks that they've thrown. You could be bitter to the grave. You can allow what they say to kill you. Or you can take those sticks and stones that may break your bones, and you can build a castle out of it. I love that.
We've all got problems and we all feel alone.
Yep.
We've all been haunted by the secrets we hold.
Yep.
We could fill our coffins with the rocks they have thrown, or
Yep.
we could build our castles with the sticks and the stones.
Yep.
We are the neighbors that you'll never meet. We are the strangers walking down your street.
Yep.
We are a million faces in the crowd.
Yep.
We are the ones the system's tearing down.
Ooh.
We are.
Ooh, Tom. He just nailed it. We are neighbors you won't meet. We're the faces on the street. We are the ones, you see around, and we're the ones the system wants to tear down or will tear down or is seeking to tear down. Just regular, normal people.
People working to survive. We are the ones the system's tearing down. We are the people working to survive.
Yep.
We are more than just our 9 to 5.
Yep.
We are the shopping malls and street cars.
Yep.
We are one. It's time to tell them just who we are. We've all got problems and we all feel alone.
There is strength in numbers. If we could stop fighting each other and come together, the power we would have is absolutely incredible.
We've all got problems and we all feel alone. We've all been haunted by the secrets we hold. We could fill our coffins with the rocks they have thrown, or we could build our castles with the sticks and the stones. We've all got problems and we all feel alone.
Yep.
We've all been haunted by the secrets we hold. We could fill our coffins with the rocks they have thrown.
And I want to pull this out too, that Tom he's not the greatest vocalist. He's not the greatest rapper. There's always going to be someone better, but he does a really good job. He's got a female singing some harmony with his voice, which is making it sound full and making it sound big, and it works for the song. And I understand, because I write music, I create music, but I am definitely not a great vocalist, and you make do with what you have, and he does a really good job of that, and I just want to give him credit and kudos to that. And this video is absolutely amazing. It really gives you a word picture, brings to life the lyrics of the song.
Been haunted by the secrets we hold. We could fill our coffins with the rocks they have thrown, or we could build our castles with the sticks and the stones. We've all got problems and we all feel alone. We've all been haunted by the secrets we hold. We could
So good.
fill our coffins with the rocks they have thrown, or we could build our castles with the sticks and the stones.
This is so good. This is so good. And it's so funny. Build your castles with the sticks and stones, or have the rocks that they've thrown end up filling your coffin. In social media, there are a lot of rocks thrown. I mean, just go to my reactions and look at the hate that I get in a lot of them. And it is what it is. I'm gonna build my castle with those sticks and stones, or I'm not gonna let them drag me down. And at the end of the day, what they say has no weight, whether good or bad. I appreciate the good. I ignore the bad. So you can say all the negative you want. I'm just going to let it rub off and try to love the person behind the keyboard. But Tom, bro, man, I didn't know. I didn't know you had this many layers. All I knew is that you were controversial, and that was pretty much it. And what I did know wasn't true. I knew you were an American on the right. Well, you're a Canadian, and you're not on the right. You swing that way because you're not on the left like I am. But the stuff you're rapping about holds a lot of weight, because there's just a lot of truth behind it, and I really appreciate that. So Tom, if you ever see this reaction, just know there's a liberal who opposes a lot of your political views, but agrees with so much of what you have to say. And at the end of the day, I appreciate you, and thank you for your vulnerability. Thank you for your honesty. Thank you for being real, even when we have opposing opinions on certain topics. So thank you, guys. Again, if you can hit that like and subscribe button, we are on the road to 500, and thank you so much. Just thank you. I really appreciate this. God bless you.